All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. Um, we got our little iron smelting facility going. Got a little coal with some trees being removed. Got a research center going and up. Um, I just let the next thing go through so we can do some building while that's going and we don't completely run out of food. It took 10 months, 9 months of food away from us just waiting for that to go. So we got to get food up and running. That's going to be our next thing. So got to remember that there's oil here, so we can do food maybe on this major line here. And we can do the farm quite big. And once when you upgrade these to do automatic irrigation, the automatic irrigation goes on the opposite end as the input. So that's gonna be, that'll be fine because we can bring and do our build kind of here, so we can just bring stuff over and build here for our oil, diesel refining and stuff. And it's gonna be like a little rubber build with it too, because that's going to be one of the things, and we can kind of do that in this area. So I'm going to start on the same level as these are, because I'll build this way so we can keep this kind of a little bit clearer. And I'll do one more housing unit here, so we can do 6 here and then maybe 8, or do 8 or 9 of them here, like so. We'll do that kind of thing. Now these do rotate too, so we can go a little bit thinner. Trying to think too, because the housing units got to connect together. If we do farming, that's not going to be enough room for that. If we do another house, that'll be super tight there. Wow. This is see, these get to be the challenges. Maybe I'll do, because we're gonna want like maybe 4 farms, so maybe I'll deal with housing in this block here, and I'll do some farming here. Start here. It'll be 1, 2. I could fit 3 farms here, and don't forget we're gonna have a little bit of a mining thing here. Get to that too. What? That's just sand. Sand's not that big of a deal to me. Maybe we should do farming over here. Eventually you're going to want to belt the farms over to the housing. This is going to go away, so just take that into an account. So I'm going to just bring this up and use it for spacing. Oh, this ground is not good. Now there's you can't farm in certain spots, huh? Okay. Another little challenge. So you have to farm on the wetlands. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna have a mine set up here. I need to kind of get that set up here. Something is in the way, so we gotta, boy, okay. So I need to select, so we want to deselect all this for right now because priority is going to be getting this ready. And right now I just want to get that as a priority for them to do. I'll on pause so they can do that. I wish I'd known that before when I was just doing nothing. I could have made them do that there. They changed that. They changed that. You used to be able to farm anywhere. And see, it's raining. And I'm not sure if you can see these are now all taller than they were when we first looked at them. I know probably weren't paying that much attention to it, but that's probably like all the capacity. So you have to farm on these wet spots now. You used to be able to pump out of these wet spots over to a farm. Okay, so that's going to change the building a little bit, which is fine. It's cool. Again, it's nice. Some new challenges on these. Of course, without the storage buildings, which are coming, they're not really taken away quick because we have nowhere to put them until stuff gets done, and the storages are probably full over here. Almost. It looks like there's still some in there. 64. Wow, they got big internal storages. So when this gets going, I can get some storage facilities done. Do we have different belts yet? We don't. How do they come? So the other belts. It just does a trading dock on that. Where's our other belting for? Boy, a lot of this has changed since I played last, so the paths aren't the same. There's no way. Why would they put that way over there? So this has to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done before I can get conveyor belts? That's the... Maybe it was always a little bit that far away. Okay. Huh. So do you really need to collect water now for the farms? Because that's what this is for. It's a rainwater harvester, so it's collecting water. And we used to use that before we got to the pumps, which were later here to research. And you could collect water whenever it rains, and that would supply the water for your farms. Guess I'll add that to the queue because we're gonna need those soon as we can. So we'll get that going too. Because we don't need construction parts too. I wonder why they put the belts there. So everything is just truck based, I guess, right now. Maybe they really wanted, because that's how a lot of it kind of was in the beginning, but you were able to get things. Because what I want to do, where are we at? Here, what I want to do is belt out of here and then put storage buildings here, so it just all goes into the storage building. And for this to function properly, we almost have to put storage building on each one of these right now, so it just can automatically throw in there, and then we'll have to move them. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing here, but only for wood, not for the coal, because it'll just take it as it needs it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One more tree, and then we can build our farm. That's going to be critical to do, because we're getting light on food. So I'll start that here. Okay. Truck should fire up and start getting materials. Looks like these two are probably doing that. Let's turn this grid off because this is crazy. Okay, we need to set where they're going to harvest again, and I'm going to really need this cleared out next. And I would like that one going too, and then we'll start clearing out more and more areas. Come up here, we'll clean this up, and we can get more farms because we really need to get 2 or 3 farms going. Got to also watch availability of workers and all that kind of stuff, because you can get overdone there. Okay, I put this here this way, and then I'll flip the next one and put it right next to it, and leave a space for vehicles to get through to do more across or whatever. Okay, so let's pause this again. Oh, you can't. You used to be. So now we're just doing potatoes. I thought you wanted to do like a fallow period and stuff like that. So they might have changed that to where now you're just gonna have to add nutrients, fertilizer when you can make it. So it looks like it's just automatically set up for you. Okay. A lot of people had difficulty with the grow menu. Okay, there's our storage building that we were looking for. All right, so we want to do storage. Shoot, I gotta keep it in my hand. Shift. Okay, we'll build that. Still okay with parts and stuff. And this. Oh, wrong button. We can do that, and then we can set this up for once one is built, I'll turn off the truck import, because we still want to export the coal, but the internal storage is plenty for what our needs are. So we can assign, even before it's built, which is really cool, wood, and I'll allow import export there, and I'm just going to turn off import for right now. This will be built in a short period of time. I'm not worried about that. And we want to turn off export. Turn off export. Actually, I want to turn off import and export for these, because I want the trucks to come to the storage facilities, not to that. So these are all set for product because it's coming in. That is excellent. Now in this, make sure you do not turn off export, because you have slag that you need to export out of here. So that's really critical when you're shutting down. And you want to keep import on until you get storages for that. You get like a silo. Okay, our farm is doing good. Got 33 months. Want to get another farm going relatively soon, so I'm gonna have to get the tree guy to move again. Starting to get some of this cleared up, but let me get rid of that, and then right now I need... I'll let them work on this. See, that looks like that might be about 3 there. I'll let them work on that 1 tree there and get these cleaned out, and then I can get another farm going. Down to 40 workers. So you got to be really watching a lot of the stuff to get it going properly, so you don't kind of stumble and be in trouble. Oh, cool! I built that, and you get some food. So that's gonna help. That helped us out a little bit. Research assembly building. Yep, that's our next maneuver. I'm gonna set up assembly kind of here because I'm gonna have some storages, and I may have to move this a little bit afterwards. Assembly. Okay. Yeah, these buildings are a lot smaller than it used to be. About this size. So if I got storage coming out of there, I think I'm going to set these. So I have a storage building, so I'll set them up. I'm going to set them up going this way. And I think set that up there. This is a really critical one that you lose a lot. It's getting the assembly building, but I'm having a feeling that they're going to give us some parts from that. Iron scrap being fed into the iron smelters. That's what they're using right now for that. We got quite a bit left there. Actually, this is a lot nicer because now you actually have more room to build. It was nice that they actually did that. I don't know what update that was that they did that, but it wasn't this recent one. Okay, assembly building. We want to produce in this one parts. We'll get the bricks from there, the iron from there, and the wood from the wood. And eventually we'll get stuff set up, but this is what we need to start producing. And then we want to have a storage building attached to this building. Yeah. We'll do that so that we have those automatically put in. And I'm going to turn off export. I just want them to import to this building, and when that's built, they'll automatically go in there. That way they're not going to the building to take out, they're going to the storage thing to take out. So you're kind of trying to be a little bit intelligent for the AI. Vehicles mining, so then we can set up mining next. And then what I'll wind up doing is I'll probably leave this storage unit here so they can just deliver the trees and fill this up quicker. Because there's none in there right now. And then when they get down here, so they changed this in this latest patch. They changed this, so the trucks, instead of the trucks now delivering the wood to here, they're actually delivering the wood to here, which is going to cause a problem here. But we got 112 sitting in this building alone storage, so there's enough to do that. So I'm not that concerned about making the coal. Build waste collection attached to the settlement. So that's a little bit sooner than we usually get going. I kind of want to move these to this side because I want to build I want to build this way with this and have this area open a little bit. So I'm gonna do waste. Oh, that okay, that automatically goes the way you need it. And it looks like we're also gonna have to do waste pipes. Maybe not yet, because we don't have that. We don't have that yet. Vehicle mining. I want to get that building set up on this side. So we'll get that market set up there, and then I want to empty this market over into this market. Or like, I'll probably leave that so we don't screw with our food. Cool. See, we got the potatoes coming in now, and I don't want them to import any more food here. I want it to start coming here, and they can use that. And then when that's empty, I can delete that, because I can still build a unit here, here, or here, and that's not going to be in my way. So you want to keep these on the outside of your buildings. Okay, that's a little new too. You have to select inputs. It just took them before, so perfect. So looking at this, it looks like the better food you give them, the more unity you're making, so you can prepare different meals. You never had this before. I think all we had was potatoes and fallow field to get that back. Okay, so we have, cool, we're generating the parts, which are great because we really need them. We're almost out. We only have 51 left, so building is going to come to a halt. I actually want to do another one of these. Can you, I wonder if you can copy? You can. That's really cool. So we'll do that. So we'll get those double generating. Can we fit that in yet? We sure can. So flip, there we go, that's what we want. So let's get another farm going. Food is really critical. These parts are really important, and the repair parts, which we're going to be getting into shortly, is really, really important. So this building will do, it doesn't do liquid waste, so, but it looks like you have inputs or outputs that you can bring waste out and just dump it in the ocean, I'm assuming. But right now I think it's just going to contribute to the slag pile. So this is what we've got started so far for making that ramp for the deposits from the slag. We still got quite a bit of stuff in that building. Okay, they're building that farm now. I want to pause just to kind of reflect a little bit and make sure that we are doing what we need to do. So we need to, I'm going to do a vehicle. I'm going to do a vehicle facility, and I'm trying to be centrally located because they come back here for like repairs or something maybe. So let's put that, it's gonna be the rest of that build. It's gonna take up that space. We're gonna be doing some stuff. I think right here is decent. Let's do that. We're down to 25 workers already. That's going, that's going. Nothing new there. Nothing there. We don't have that yet. Mine towers, we gotta set that up pretty soon. And the trading deck, I'm really not worried about that right this minute. But I do want to get these mine towers up. So there's a direction arrow on these. It never used to matter. I'm not saying that now because I'm not sure. So we'll just get, there's so much to mine out of here, and then they're going to be coming here, so we'll kind of set this up right there, and then we got to set up a spot for them to mine. So mining designation, I want to I want flat because I want to just flatten this area out. But I just remember too, you can change where this mining block is, but that's fine where it is right now. So we want to go flat from here, so we'll just let them mine all that out and mine all this out, and then we don't need all these grayed out ones. The space. It's kind of hard to go a little bit quick with that, though I could do that. So they're ghosted out. They're at the level already. They're not going to do anything. So they'll mine all this out to flat. So there's a lot of stuff for them to mine. Are we out of something? Oh, I paused. Never mind. Like, it's not being built. Oh no. So that's going to mine out that area, and they'll deliver right here. So that's a short run for that. And I'll do the same sort of thing over here. Might even be nice to maybe do something in this area. To do a copper build here. And then the reason why I say that, and the reason why they probably are putting water by here, is because you need water for the electrolysis. Before, I'm not sure if the new recipe you're still going to need that or not. But I know you did need it, so you could we could do like a build. Got to be careful though, because there's stuff here we're going to have to be mining out that's below the surface a little bit, so you could kind of run a mine underground and mine that out that way. I think you can go underground, though this is right at the surface. Some of this, it's like one block under, so that won't really work. So we might have to try to set copper up here, kind of build it in this area or something. So it might be a good spot for that. See, you're always trying to think ahead a little bit to plan out for what next steps are going to be. So let's unpause that and get some building done. I'd like to get a few mine things set up, and I need to change these guys from doing this right now. 2 will be enough for that. I need this mine area, kind of start to get this cleaned up. We're going to start using more wood, so they're going to start harvesting a lot quicker. So we'll do that so they can get that done. And then I won't need coal. We'll be pulling it out of here, and then they can deliver that there. So your hump was, that's great. Let's get a mining tower set up here. And let's see, right here it looks like as good a spot as any. And you can go in here and edit area. And I think it's just like a click and drag thing to set up a new area of mining. Yep, just like that. and excavatable area again, and we're still on flat. I like how they actually put that flat there. If you change it, it goes to angle. They never used to have that on your mouse area, so I like that. Okay, and we'll just fill that in too. I don't think there's anything there, but that's a big mining area. Get rid of this stuff because we don't need it on the screen every time we open up this. It kind of distracts me because I'm easily distracted. Get a lot of scroll moments going. Okay. So there is some elevation stuff, but the trucks look like they can go up it because this has to be an elevation up or something. Because we were 3 over there and we're 5 over here. So I didn't mind here because this is all underground. I'm not really that concerned about this. There's nothing for them to get until we start going underground. This. Get rid of this. That one. I mean, technically, I didn't really need to go this big with this, but it's done, and then I won't have to worry about it until later on. All right, that looks good. I almost did it so it was the whole mining area. I might actually edit that mining area and do that because I know I can come from here and let's go up to there. Change the mine area just a little bit, and then they can just clear this whole thing out and make this all flat ground. Oh, maybe that's because it's saying 5 because that's the height that this is. Oh, that's actually one there that we do. Oh no, it isn't. You highlight it, it goes to that yellow. I don't like that. Okay, so we got the 2 critical mines are set up. Setting up anyway. I only got 16 workers left. Whoa. We gotta get that beacon diesel generator, which will set up over by our diesel build. We'll be getting that really soon. Maintenance depot, that's gonna start being, wow, we only got 17 of these. What are we are we lacking something? Probably getting tight on bricks, maybe. There's a lot of bricks in here yet, so we're still pretty good with that. Food's still good. Basic diesel, once when we get that, we can get that generator set up. We need to build an excavator, 2 trucks to go with that excavator, though right here you don't really need the 2 trucks, but we'll get the 2 trucks anyway, and eventually we'll get those to 4 trucks for that. And then we need a boy, this is gonna be tight, another excavator and 2 more trucks. So Waiting for delivery. Should be good to build that stuff. And I think I remember them saying something about that. This will automatically send excavators out to the nearest mining thing or something like that. Too sure I really like that because I want to assign them to where they're gonna go. And let's get our tree harvester, make sure he's still good and going. I'm just going to extend that area now to include that batch of trees. I'll get rid of this and get them out of there. Then we can do another farm. Yep. So we'll get another farm. I'm going to leave space in between them so that vehicles can get through here. They're not going to have to go all the way around to get to stuff. So just keep that in mind too. Okay, we're actually building it now. And I mean, we got enough trucks. I probably didn't really need to make 4 trucks. I could have probably just made 2 trucks, but I want to make sure I have enough trucks to be transporting stuff around and all that good stuff. When that's built, we'll get that, start working on the coal, because we got enough of this iron scrap, and that's the recipe we're set at. So I want to make sure that we go through that scrap. I want this to disappear. And I could set up a storage facility for these 2 things and just have this get emptied. Okay. We're down to 9 workers. So there's our excavator. So we want to assign excavator there and 2 trucks. And he's going to get going and then start digging out that area we told them to dig out. Oh, they got lightning now and thunderstorms. They never used to have that. They just had rain. So that's something new. It's fun getting to hear all this new stuff and see some of this new stuff. See, our food's really starting to come in now. We got those 2 farms. We're doing great. Is this empty yet? No, we still have 233 there. 203 there already, so we're really rocking good. You can set up more than one food place. You're going to have to at some point. Parts in there. Still got enough. That these guys are being made. Rubber is going to be a problem, I think. Here's rubber here. Oh, no, we're good. They start you off with quite a bit. All right. Want to get the coal set up, so we got a little bit to go with that. One more truck to go. So you can use Unity. So we have 35.8 Unity. We can use that to get this built quicker. But I'm not really worried about that. I'm gonna have to be calling this episode pretty soon. let's check on our research. We still got 8 research going, so we still got quite a few there. We can add in a ship repair. We're definitely going to need that. Fuel station will be really good to have. Here's crop rotation, so I guess now you got to research that. Maybe we had to before, I don't remember. And we'll get groundwater pump too. So we'll get up to here. We might need to start getting the ramps for the vehicles. You used to only have this one. Now it looks like you have 1, 2, or 3 that you can go over. That's pretty cool. Smart. Once when we get this silo storage, loose storage, we're calling it. Once when we get that, we can get that set up and have deliveries made to our facility. And I gotta try to set that up so that once when we get belts, I can kind of just tie that in and make it a little bit more efficient. Build with that. How are we looking here? Okay, we're building that right now. Once when we get that built, I'll assign that over to our coal. And I'll call the episode there. Once when we do that too, I can actually get rid of this. Won't need coal anymore. So I'll shut this building down. That'll give us 2 more workers because we're getting low. And do we have a beacon yet? Maintenance depot. We're gonna have to really get working on maintenance. Now we got fluid storage because we got finished with the diesel. Let's mesh the center. Okay. Must not have done. Oh, we're doing beacon right now. I see. So once we get that, I'll put the beacon here so we can start getting some more people in. Don't overdo it. I'm bringing people in because then you're gonna start having problems with housing and food and waste, and they're gonna want water, and it compounds very quick. So don't rush. I know it feels like we're going really slow in the game and stuff. I mean, we're getting to be what something like 2 hours, and this is all we have built. This isn't like Satisfactory where you kind of get stuff moving and building as quick as you can. You want to take your time. Okay, that's just about done. I'll get that assigned before we leave so that I can kind of remember and not be in trouble. As you can see, nothing's going on here because they're not demanding any of this yet. That's why I want to get that. Once we get that loose storage, we can kind of start storing that. You can also build like a little we don't have the parts yet, but you can build like a little, they call them push walls in the industry. So you can set up like this wall, U-shaped wall, and have these trucks dump all that ore into there, and then they'll pull out of there to fill whatever they have to or anything like that. So yeah, we got a lot of iron. That's working well. The wood is empty, so might have to start thinking about getting another wood cutter and getting some more trucks assigned to him, because as you can see, there's no trucks by him. They're both out. Fertility gets pretty low pretty quick. I'm not sure how to get that. Would probably be that crop rotation piece, because then you can let those fields go fallow, and that's so okay. Let's assign That there, and we'll assign 2 trucks there. It can be dumped here. Oh, I understand. Okay. So these are all the waste products and stuff. Huh. I'm surprised they dump there. That's kind of different too. I know you used to be able to have these two, dirt and rock, because you're excavating out, right? Right now we're not going to really have any of that because we're going flat and we're just mining off the surface. Okay, there comes that guy. Now the trouble, we're so far away, but that's where things are. When this excavator needs to fuel up, he's going to run all the way back to here to fuel up. And we're going to build fuel here, but then we can do where is it? Fueling stations. So then you can kind of put a fueling station. I mean, you could put them below that, but like if we do a fueling station like up here, these will come down, all these will come over to this fueling station, and the trucks will just get the fuel and keep that fueling station fueled up. So that just makes it a little bit more efficient. And on that note, we got that set up, and what are we going to work on next episode? We will we got to start getting our fuel generator set up and getting fuel being made. So we'll do that. If there's our dump pipe and maintenance. I think actually we'll do maintenance first, because really can't do maintenance first, can we? Because we're gonna need these. Oh yeah, we can absolutely do those. So we'll work on maintenance depot first. I'll leave that up so we know where we're at. And thanks a lot for joining me on this, and we'll see you next one. You know all the buttons and all that good stuff. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Later.